Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, breaking news. A school district in eastern Iowa is closed today due to safety concerns.
And later, we'll show you this Halloween season, Hertz Donuts has a new scary delivery man.
We break down Iowa's matchup with the Fighting Illini tomorrow.
We'll also have our predictions for the game as well.
Another hurricane is threatening the Gulf this weekend. Find out more in weather.
All that and more coming up.
Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in. I'm Becca Scatted.
And I'm Bo Bowman. We opened the show this morning with breaking news. Earlier this morning, Washington School District announced on their website before 7 this morning they would cancel school today due to a safety concern.
The school district and the Washington Police Department both failed to comment, but several Facebook posts by family members alluded to a school shooting threat, and the Washington Police Department suggested to call off school in case it's not a hoax. The
Iowa City area will be gaining a new grocery store this weekend. Reporter Mackenzie Cooper is at the grand opening with more. Mackenzie?
Thanks, guys. That's right. I'm here at the brand new Trader Joe's here in Coralville for the grand opening event this morning. The crowds are super excited to have a Trader Joe's here in the Iowa City area. This is the second Trader Joe's to open in Iowa. The first opened up in 2010 in West Des Moines. This location is located in the Iowa River Landing, which is a prime location with everything that is already there. Trader Joe's is all ready for fall and will be selling everything pumpkin. Be sure to tune in to Daily Iowan TV on Monday morning, where I will have the full recap of the event this morning. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Investigators are looking into Stephen Paddock's whereabouts before the Las Vegas shooting Sunday night. They released details yesterday. Paddock had reportedly booked a room at a Chicago hotel overlooking the Lollapalooza Music Festival at Grant Park. Law enforcement say he did not show up. The reservation covered the 4-day event, which saw hundreds of thousands of people. Boston police say Paddock scouted Boston venues, and Las Vegas police say he rented rooms near a Chance the Rapper concert. The motive for the mass shooting still remains unclear. Iowa City Police Department's liaison officer is about to change. David Schwint is the current Iowa City Police Department's downtown liaison officer, but is stepping down and being replaced by Colin Fowler.
Yesterday, community members got to sit down and talk with Fowler during a meet and greet at the Iowa City Public Library. The downtown liaison officer position started in 2013, and Schwint was the first person to hold that title and is now transferring that position to Fowler, who is happy to take on the new position.
Well, Bo, we've seen a ton of hurricanes the past couple weeks.
And now it sounds like a new one's about to hit Louisiana. Let's toss it over to Lauren in the weather studio for more.
There's a hurricane threat of Hurricane Nate this weekend aimed to hit Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. The storm is currently near the Gulf of Mexico coast, which is keeping it relatively low in strength. It is a tropical depression estimated to become a Category 1 when it makes landfall. It has definitely been a beautiful fall week, but unfortunately we can expect some thunderstorms this weekend. This morning we can expect a high of 73 degrees and a low of 64 degrees with a 90% chance of thunderstorms. The rain will continue into the evening with temperatures in the mid to low 60s. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we can expect rain showers to continue in the morning with a high of 69 degrees. By Sunday those storms will disappear as we can expect clear sunny skies with a high of 79 degrees. Monday, we will see cloudy skies return with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. By Tuesday, we can expect highs of 66 degrees and with a 60% chance of rain showers. Wednesday, the rain will disappear as we can expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the upper 60s. And that's your weather for this Friday. Guys, back to you.
With Halloween approaching at the end of the month, Hertz Donuts has a surprise delivery man for a good scare. Daily Iowan TV reporter Gustavo Meyer has more.
Want to scare the sprinkles out of your friends this Halloween season? Imagine the shock and horror of your family and friends when they see red balloons held by a killer clown. Hertz Donuts in Coralville can make this nightmare a reality. Hertz Donuts is providing scary clown deliveries that are available from now until Halloween. Call 319-383-6000. Interested customers may also go on Hertz Donuts' Facebook page for a chance to win a free scary clown delivery and a dozen donuts. The price otherwise is $25. The victims won't see the surprise coming. The first victim is Trevor. who has been set up by his mother in West Des Moines. He lives in Peterson Residence Hall, and his surprise has arrived. Revenge deliveries are also available, and Trevor plans on getting his mom back this weekend.
Your mom, she lives in Des Moines, yeah? Okay. Well, we think you should get her back. So West.
That was surprising. I was like, wow, there's a clown in here.
We get
Yeah, I know that's.
several different reactions all the way across the board on it, and it's just kind of a fun thing that we're doing, and we're going to run several sessions of it. So
My mom set me up for this. She told me it was just like a treat, so I was thinking like it was an edible arrangement or something. But yeah, she set me up for this.
Reporting from Hertz Donuts in Coralville, Gustavo Meyer, Daily Iowan TV.
Children at the Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center are getting their radiation masks decorated. First-year UI medical student Warren Liu designs whichever character the children are going to radiation therapy would like on their mask. A few examples of some characters on the mask include Spider-Man and My Little Pony. This initiative to turn children's radiation masks into art hopes to make them less scared about their therapy. The Radiation Oncology Clinic Department head at the center remembers a little girl who refused to be fitted for a radiation mask. That was until she saw pictures of Liu's art designs and immediately agreed to be fitted.
That's a really cool story. Homecoming this week, Illinois is in town. Hawks hopefully can get their first Big Ten win. Let's toss it over to Mary Kate and Zach Mackey in the sports studio for more.
Thanks, guys. All right, last pregame show before you get a little break from seeing me and Zach's lovely faces on every Friday. Let's start off how we always do, though. Thoughts on last week's game. First time I've been on the sidelines this year, but I'm extremely happy I was not. Just a slow game from both teams, especially Iowa, though. The defense played good besides the first quarter, but the offense just did not look ready to play.
No, they didn't. It looked like it was going to get scary, maybe out of hand early. First two times down the field, Michigan State's able to find the end zone, and Iowa offense just really didn't quite have it. Akram Wadley was averaging just 1.2 yards a carry. The offense running the ball had just 28 yards throughout that contest. That's not going to win very many football games.
No. To be honest, though, I expected this type of game out of Nate Stanley a lot earlier in the season, so he was due for a game like this one. We're going to move on to U of I, though, now. They are a very young team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They started 3 freshmen in their season opener, and they're actually doing pretty good so far. They got freshman defensive end Bobby Roundtree, safety Bennett Williams, and cornerback Tony Adams. So on the offensive side of the ball for Iowa, what are we going to have to do so we do not look like how we did against Michigan State?
Well, like you just mentioned, a lot of young defensive backs. So can he take some threats down the field? You might see him open up the field a little bit more, take some of those long throws.
Connect.
Yeah, over the top a little bit. But this is an opportunity for Coach Lovie Smith to come in here, get a big win this season already because, yeah, they did all right during the preseason, but they've lost 2 straight games, and they haven't really been close with USF and with Nebraska. So they're trying to get kind of that signature win here early on in the season to try to jumpstart them.
Here's what quarterback Nate Stanley had to say on the Illini defense.
Yeah, I mean, they're super physical. They play hard and they play super tough up front. So just being able to come out and like I said, make some positive yards on first down. Will help us out and just allow us to execute better. I mean, it's all stuff that we've seen before, and maybe not all from one team, but obviously with Coach Smith being from the NFL, he brings in some concepts from the NFL, that they try to use, and we're just continue to watch film and game plan for them. So.
Now, on the offensive side of the ball for U of I, they have a very talented wide receiver, Ricky Smalling, who's actually from my neck of the woods, played for Brother Rice. Yeah, so played against my high school a couple times and my brother. He had a 76-yard reception when they took on USF, and he, again, only a true freshman. So I'm pretty excited to see him out there. Quarterback-wise, we are likely to see 2 different quarterbacks, junior Chase Crouch and sophomore Jeff George Jr. So defensively, we should be able to handle that, and we're very experienced, but what are your thoughts on game plan-wise to get ready for 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, Crouch was the quarterback last year. He got injured for 4 games, so George came in for those 4 games, and then Crouch was named the starter again. Hasn't had the best beginning part of the season, and Lovie Smith elected to make the change. We know Coach Smith isn't afraid to do that. We saw it with the Chicago Bears when he was there. But, you got to be able to prepare for 2, but the defense hasn't really struggled so far. They've been good at preparing for just about anybody. I'm sure they would rather prepare for 2 Illinois quarterbacks than that Penn State offense that was crazy coming in there.
Very true. Here's what Josie had to say on the U of I offense.
Yeah, it depends who's in there. You know, whichever quarterback's in there. The one can run pretty well. He's a big guy. And they got some good running backs. They got a bunch of running backs actually that can run and really make the field open up. And then they got the wide receivers are good too. They got the Dudat kid that's pretty good, good in open space, and definitely can make you miss.
On Iowa's side, Josie Jewell, I think we can both agree, has been just great. He's leading the Big Ten with 60 tackles, ranks 3rd in the nation, has 32 tackles in just 2 weeks, tied for 8th in sacks, also in the Big Ten. I mean, he has completely set the tone for what is expected for this Iowa defense.
Yeah, and he has been as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's been almost the player of the week throughout the Big Ten defensively every single week. He's all over the field. He's had tall tasks guarding Heisman Trophy probably winner Saquon Barkley. He's also been able to do some tall tasks with that Michigan State. When Iowa needs something, when they need to stop, you look to Josie Jewell.
And I put up his interception again from Trace McSorley and the whole home run thing just because I had to put it in there twice. Our linebackers just as a core have a total of 99 career starts. So they have experience, they're great leaders, and they're definitely the heart of this Iowa defense. Now offensively for Iowa, Nathan Stanley is tied for 2nd in the Big Ten with 12 touchdown passes, has 175.2 passing efficiency in the 4th quarter and in overtime, and he's kept himself poised this season, obviously besides last week. Do you think having a game like he did against Michigan State will only just prepare him better for the rest of the season?
Everyone keeps saying too, Nate's overthrowing the guys, They were on our radio show on Friday saying that, and the whole thing is that you'd much rather see him overthrowing those guys than throwing it in between, and those result in interceptions a lot of times. He's kept those interceptions down. He's handled the ball nicely for the most part of it. So again, he's not forcing himself into mistakes. Now it's Akram Wadley. They're going to have to use him a lot more. 1.8 is not going to cut it for yards per carry.
Yeah. All right, predictions. Again, I'm assuming just Iowa. You can talk. I'll let you talk anyways.
I'm going to take the Iowa Hawkeyes this week. I think right now we're tied. Hey, I've taken Iowa every week, and you doubted the Hawkeyes against Wyoming.
Maybe I should have doubted them a couple other times.
Maybe it would have worked out better, but I'll go ahead and take the Hawkeyes.
I'm going to take Iowa too. This game, they have to win this game. There is no buts. I think this is just going to set the tone for the rest of the season. So if they lose, especially going into bye week, they need a win just for their confidence too. But I think they're ready to get out there, especially after playing the game they had against Michigan State last week. This is the end of our pregame show. Check out our Daily Iowan Snapchat on Discover. You will see a familiar face. Nate Stanley actually did a little something for us, and it only took him 1 try, so I was pretty proud of him. But next week, you will not see me and Zach as we have a week off just like Hawkeye football does, but we will see you guys in 2 weeks from today to break down Iowa's matchup with Northwestern.
And come back on Monday for all of your highlights from the game. Guys, back to you.
That's all we have for you on this morning edition of Daily Iowan TV.
Be sure to head over to thedailyiowan.com for all your latest news between Monday and Friday.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Iowa City.
Breaking down barriers long before we knew they existed. Dottie Ray, a revolutionary trailblazer, an Iowa City radio personality for over 50 years. Foundation builder for journalists. Please join us in sharing Dottie Ray's story on the big screen. After the showing, a panel discussion about Dottie's life will follow. It's all part of Habitat for Humanity's She Built the Future. For more information, please contact Habitat for Humanity.